Hello, it's Artistic Author. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. Whether you came from my Facebook page or my Instagram, or if you just randomly clicked on this video, thank you so much. If you want to follow me on Facebook, it's Artistic Author, and my Instagram is artistic_author. Thank you if you decided to follow them. You can go there and follow on updates for new videos, or subscribe here and get notified when I update. Thanks again if you do. So, this is one of the first videos that I've actually managed to make work and get on the YouTube. I've tried it a couple times before and they failed, and it was most likely due to my equipment and the sketchy apps I got off of Apple Store. So I have a PowerPoint here of what to talk about in this video in case I get bored. So my first thing is my markers. I have and am using Prismacolor markers. I know a lot of people on art channels here use Copic markers, but I just like Prismacolor better, and it is honestly partly because of their price. Prismacolors, at least at Hobby Lobby, are $6.99 a piece, and Copics are $7.99. Of course, they are a lot cheaper if you buy them in bulk, like a set of 12 Prismacolors can be only $24. But the problem with buying them in bulk is if you get enough of the sets, then you're going to end up getting with extras. I have a bunch of extras. I have 90 markers, 100 markers with the extras that I have. But honestly, a lot of them are like grays, like gray 20, gray 30%, gray 40%. All the way up till 90%, and then I have 3 blacks, so I also was going to talk about how I'm doing the art. Honestly, the best way to do markers is that you had to start with your lightest base, and I know it seems like natural to go with the regular color, like say you're drawing a person and they're slightly tan, but if you're drawing them in the sunlight, you have to go with what the sun's going to reflect off of them first, because you can't go lighter once you put down a darker color. So if I put down black, but their highlights would be a really light gray, there's no way I'm getting back to that. So you have to start with your highlights and do a gradient. Here I'm about to put red-ish brown on here. I think it's actually called brick brown. And this is going to be my lightest color, and honestly it looks a little patchy here, but I'm going to be using a colorless blender to mix it together and then add darker colors so it looks more like fur. And here in the fox, I did go in with gray for the lighter patches of fur on its face and chest and tail, but I ended up adding a really, really light kind of peachy pale color. Now, if you do like the art in this video, I have more art up on my Instagram, which I told you earlier in the video, and my Facebook. They're both really easy to look at. I don't have a whole lot of art up on my Instagram yet, but there will be more art on the Instagram than you will find on the Facebook. I will post there more often than I will on Facebook. This is the hedgehog. If you are on my Instagram already, then you will have seen it. I didn't think this one was as cute as the last one, but the hedgehog is just so darn cute. I loved it anyway. So I am planning on doing a whole bunch of videos. I've tried doing this before, like I've said, but the videos didn't work. This is the first one that I've gotten to work with the assistance of Windows Movie Maker, which honestly is the best one I could find. I tried a whole bunch of different apps and they all failed miserably on me. I do want to post a whole lot on my Instagram and Facebook. I want to try to get my art out there, so if any of you would like to like and subscribe, maybe share this video with friends, that would be so helpful, and I thank you so much. I'm trying to get myself started as a young artist. I do more realistic art than what you see here. These are just supposed to be cute cards. And I do what is my style, which you'll see in later videos and on my Instagram and Facebook. I do kind of a variety of styles. I try to do comics from time to time, but they never end up quite as much as I like them. So yeah, if you would like to share with us with your friends, if you guys would like a picture from me, sometimes I'm going to do some giveaways, so you'd have to be on my Instagram or Facebook for that. Or if you would like, you can contact me and I will see what you want. Like, if you want a piece of art done, I can draw a piece of art for you and send it to you. Since I'm just starting out, they'll probably be pretty cheap for a while until maybe I get more business. I'll put an email down below in the description for how to contact me for art. And these are actually cards, and they will be on an Etsy store. You'll see the name later in the video. It's called Knick Knack and Knits. There will be lip balms on there and necklaces and bracelets and all sorts of goodies. Another thing I wanted to talk about was mediums. So a lot of people on YouTube use markers, but I do most of the time prefer graphite. It's easier for me to work with and I like the shadows, but markers are really great to work with too. And we're getting near the end of the video now, so I'd like to do a couple shout outs. So first of all, I'd like to shout out to Coral's Manga Art. She is on YouTube and she is an amazing artist. She is also on Facebook and Instagram, I think. I'm not quite sure about the Facebook, but I would definitely check her out. She's what made me want to do some videos, and she's actually the one who introduced me to markers, so anything I learned is from her. So last thing I was going to say is the white marker I used in here. You can find a pack of 3. It's a jelly roll on Amazon for $3.14. But besides that, that's all. Thank you so much and goodbye.